Orange County Legislative Meeting dated Thursday, May 4th, 2023. At this point, I would like to ask all of you to please silence your cell phones and any electronic devices you may have. And please join me in standing for a moment of silence and a pledge to the flag. I would also ask that you remain standing for the national anthem that will be played by trumpet player Michael Lombardi. Legislator Jimmy O'Donnell.
Thank you, Chairwoman. Michael, as usual, that was fantastic. So Michael here is one of our stars at Goshen High School. For 2 years before the pandemic, he would come with me up to Valley View every month and help with the festivities for the social hour there. Not only would he volunteer his time, he'd also, during every holiday, whether it's July 4th or Thanksgiving, make something for all the residents up there. He is truly a star here in the high school. And as you can tell, he just became an Eagle Scout. I was at his presentation 2 weeks ago. So for those that don't know, to become an Eagle Scout, among other things, you need 22 merit badges. As you can tell, turn around for a second. He has 100. So anyway, on behalf of the legislature, thank you for coming. We have a certificate of appreciation from Chairwoman Bonelli and the 20 other legislators. Thank you.
Michael, again, thank you very, very much. Thank you, Legislator O'Donnell. Okay, so at this point, before we continue with a proclamation followed by our meeting, I would ask that the clerk call the roll.
Fagione?
Here.
Paduk?
Here.
Amo?
Here.
Anagnestakis?
Present.
Benton? Brescia? Cheney?
Here.
Ellers? Hines?
Here.
Lujan? Menuda? O'Donnell? Ramos? Riskevich? Sassy? Sierra? Stiganga? Sutherland? Tortel? Tui? Benelli. 20 present, 1 absent.
Okay, so this afternoon, before we get our agenda started, We do have a proclamation for Orange County Foster Parent Month. We believe Matthew Sheridan, if he is here from the Department of Social Services, he's a caseworker there. And also in attendance, we anticipate from Department of Social Services, the Home Finding Unit staff, Beth Pale, Georgia McKenna, Carrie Sosler, Patricia Panetta, and Linda Toomey. I would ask the Deputy County Executive join me at the podium. Well, good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us. Each May, we get together and we do various different proclamations in recognition. Your program is such a dedicated program as far as what we do for our youth, and we really want to thank you for all of your efforts. And we're very happy to promote and recognize that May is in Orange County as well as elsewhere is Foster Parent Month. I'm just going to read a little bit of the resolution. Whereas the youth of this county, state, and nation are our most precious resource and hope for the future, all children deserve a caring and nurturing home so that they may reach their full potential. Whereas the people of Orange County are compassionate and have a long-standing tradition of opening their hearts and their homes to children in need of a stable and permanent setting. Whereas foster parents, through their love, guidance, nurturance, and dedicated service, provide children the care and supervision they need to see them through these difficult times, allowing them to continue to grow and develop until a permanent family life can be assured for them. Whereas Orange County has 197 foster families providing care for the 169 Orange County children. Whereas it is important to recognize the invaluable contribution foster parents make to the children of Orange County by so willingly their time, devotion, and improving their children's quality of life. Therefore, I resolve Stephen M. Newhouse, Orange County Executive, and Catherine E. Benelli, Chairwoman of the Legislature, do hereby proclaim May 2023 Foster Parent Month. With our gratitude and absolutely admiration for all you do, thank you so much. And I believe Deputy County Executive Barry Board would like to say a few words.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I appreciate that. You know, of all the things DSS does, dealing with the children is probably one of the most important things that happens over there. And I thank you and your staff and the foster parents and everyone who's involved who do these good things for our children. And it recently, a couple of years ago, became very personal for me. I had somebody call me up through Ancestry.com and 23andMe, and they said, "Hey, I'm your cousin." And I said, "You are?" And lo and behold, I had 3 cousins that I didn't know about who were born in the early 50s. Their mother couldn't raise them. They went to Catholic Charities, then they went to foster care, and finally were adopted by other families. Their lives are enriched and made much more enjoyable because of the generosity of the people who took them in, and also of the professionalism of people like yourselves who help those children get through the process. So thank you, and thank the parents that work with you.
I'll let you present.
Can you take that back to Darcy? All right, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you very, very much, and thank you again for all of them joining us this afternoon. Majority Leader Fagione.
Thanks, Madam Chair. The legislature would also like to recognize the following for the month of May. Today, May 4th, is Volunteer Firefighters Appreciation Day. National Nurses Week is May 6th through the 12th. May is a Mental Health Awareness Month. It's also Tourette Syndrome Awareness Month, Bladder Cancer Awareness Month, and the week of May 8th through May 12th is Teacher Appreciation Week. The week of May 21st through the 27th is National Emergency Medical Services Week. National Police Week is May 15th through the 21st. And here in Orange County Law Enforcement Memorial Service Day is tomorrow, May 5th, and there will be a service in front of the courthouse right down the street here at 6 p.m. tomorrow. May is also Military Appreciation Month. Military Spouse Appreciation Day is May 12th. May is National Bike Safety Month, Asian American and Pacific Highlander Heritage Month. May 13th is the 24th World Falun Dafa Day. And as what I always think about when I think about May, two very important days. Mother's Day is May 14th, and Memorial Day is May 29th. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, just I think an important one we should add is today's the National Day of Prayer, which we missed, and we could all use that, I'm sure.
May is a busy month, to say the least. Thank you very much. There is no public participation, so Majority Leader Fagione.
Thanks, Madam Chair. I move to approve the minutes of December 15th, 2022, and January 5th, 2023.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Again, Majority Leader Fagione.
Thanks, Madam Chair. I move to vote collectively on agenda items 19 through 21.
Second.
There are no objections. These items will be voted on collectively. At this time, are there any withdrawals or consents?
Yes, Madam Chair.
Legislator Tui.
I request that item number 4 on the agenda, resolution making supplemental appropriation to the capital projects budget for Orange County Sewer District Number 1 for new equipment to update, repair, or replace old outdated machinery, bonding for $169,000 be withdrawn. A public hearing is required. Thank you.
Thank you, Legislator Tully. Thank you, Legislator Benton. There are no objections. It is granted for the withdrawal.
Madam Chair,
Majority Leader Fagione.
I would ask consent. I would like to add to the following resolution to the agenda for today. This is a resolution of the County Legislature of the County of Orange pursuant to New York State Constitution, Article 9, and Municipal Home Rule Law, Section 40, sending a home rule request to the New York State Legislature seeking enactment of Senate Bill S-6554 and Assembly Bill A-6691 for a special law pursuant to New York State Tax Law, Section 1210, extending the 0.75% increase to the sales tax rate.
Second.
There are no objections. I do consent. And that will be agenda item number 32? 32. So it will be placed on the agenda. Okay. Number 1, please.
Legislator Benton, resolution accepting and confirming the report of the apportionment of the mortgage tax for the period October 1st, 2022 through March 31st, 2023, as computed from statement filed by the county clerk.
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Fagione? Yes. Paduk?
Yes.
Amo? Nagnestakis? Benton? Brescia? Cheney? Ellers? Hines? Lujan? Menuda? O'Donnell? Ramos? Riskevich? Sassy? Stiganga? Sutherland? Tortel? Tui? Benelli? 20 ayes.
AA1 is received and filed. A1 is received and filed, and we move to letter B.
Legislator Benton, resolution approving the applications for the correction of certain errors appearing on the 2023 tax rolls for certain towns and districts and ordering the correction of said errors.
Second.
Okay, this is a voice vote, but I'll entertain any questions or comments at this time. Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? The motion is carried. And we move to number 2.
Legislators Tui, Menuda, Benton, and Hines, with legislators Tortel and Lujan as co-sponsors. Bond resolution dated May 4th, 2023. Bond resolution of the County of Orange, New York, authorizing the acquisition of fleet and new equipment for transfer stations numbers 1, 2, and 3, stating the estimated total cost thereof is $441,000, appropriating said amount therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $441,000 bonds of the county to finance said appropriation.
Second.
Questions or comments? Right, this is a 2/3 vote, and it's also a roll call vote. So, Jean?
Fagion? Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Number 3, which is also a 2/3 vote.
Legislators Tui, Menuda, Benton, Paduk, Fagion, with legislator Lujan as a co-sponsor. Bond resolution dated May 4th, 2023. Bond resolution of the County of Orange, New York, authorizing the acquisition of various machinery and apparatus for the Department of Public Works fleet replacement, stating the estimated total cost thereof is $1 million, appropriating said amount therefore, including $900,000 expected to be received from the state of New York, and authorizing the issuance of 100,000 bonds of the county to finance the balance of said appropriation.
Second.
Questions or comments? Then I would ask the roll to be called, please.
Fagion? Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Okay, number 4 is withdrawn, so number 5.
Legislators Menuda and Tui, resolution making a supplemental appropriation to the 2023 Orange County budget for the Orange County Department of Public Works for replacement of the Otisville Viaduct.
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Fagion? Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Number 6, please.
Legislators Benton and Paduk, with legislators Tortel, Ramos, Lujan, and all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing the county executive in conjunction with the Orange County Department of Public Works to accept and appropriate funds from the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation on behalf of the U.S. Army.
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Fagion? Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Number 7, please.
Legislators Benton and Menuda, resolution of the Orange County Legislature assuming lead agency status under State Environmental Quality Review Act (SECRA) with respect to the construction of pickleball courts at Thomas Bull Memorial Park in the town of Hamptonburg, classifying the action as an unlisted action and determining that the action will not have any significant adverse environmental impacts.
Second.
Questions or comments? Hearing none, the roll can be called, please.
Fagion?
Yes.
Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Number 8, please.
Legislators Tui and Menuda, with all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing the county executive in conjunction with the Orange County Department of Parks and Recreation to accept and appropriate insurance funds for equipment loss at Thomas Bull Memorial Park.
Second.
Questions or comments? I would ask the roll to be called. I'm sorry. Minority, did
I
you?
didn't.
Oh, okay.
Fagion?
Yes.
Duke?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
And we move on to number 9.
Legislators Menuda and Benton, with all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution confirming the appointment by the county executive to the Orange County Water Authority Board of Directors.
Second.
Questions or comments? Then I would ask the roll to be called.
Fagion? Yes. Paduk?
Yes.
Amo? Anagnestakis? Benton? Brescia? Cheney? Ellers? Hines? Luhan? Menuda? O'Donnell? Ramos? Riskevich? Sassy? Stiganga? Sutherland? Tortel? Tui? Benelli. 20 ayes.
Okay, number 10, please.
Legislators Cheney, Stiganga, Benton, with all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing the Orange County Department of Planning to repurpose New York State Accelerated Transit Capital Funds.
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Fagion? Paduk?
Yes.
Amo? Anagnestakis? Benton? Brescia? Cheney? Ellers? Hines? Luhan? Menuda? O'Donnell? Ramos? Riskevich? Sassy? Stiganga? Sutherland? Tortel? Tui? Benelli. 20 ayes.
Moving on to number 11, please.
Legislators Hines and Amo, with legislators Ramos, Lujan, and all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing the county executive in conjunction with the Orange County Department of Planning to accept and appropriate grant funds from the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development for the Community Project Funding Grant.
Second.
Questions or comments? Legislator Lujan?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just want to say, for the last 5 years, this is something that has been repeated by so many of my constituents as a priority, and it's going to be a real game changer. It's going to really bring a lot of tourism to the area. That pier is very unique in that it actually is one of the only areas that you can have a deep port with large cruise ships that could go through there. This is a significant investment in for the city of Newburgh for that pier. It's going to be huge for tourism, and I'm really, really excited about this project. And so I'm glad that former Congressman Maloney was able to push for this, and I'm really glad about the collaboration that has happened with the county to make this happen, because it really shows that this is something a priority. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Legislator Lujan. Any other? Okay, roll call, please.
Fagion? Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Okay, we move to number 12, please.
Legislators Cheney and Stiganga, with legislator Lujan and all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing the county executive in conjunction with the Orange County Department of Planning to accept and appropriate grant funds from the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development for the Community Project Funding Grant.
Second.
Questions or comments? Legislator Lujan?
Thank you, Madam Chair. This is, again, one of the projects that came in with funds with former Congressman Maloney. But again, it wouldn't happen without the collaboration and support of the county. And I just want to say, this is one of those projects that, again, for the last 5 years has been something I truly care about. But I know that the Deputy County Executive has been talking about this project for nearly 2 decades. So, it's, for some, it might seem like a pipe dream, but for others like myself and many here in this room, it is a way for us to really connect the airport through the city of Newburgh to New York City as well, to boost tourism, to create jobs. It's a huge game changer if it actually gets done. And so for us to have that starting blocks to be able to get this study, it's significant. And I hope that it is the beginning of something greater. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Legislator Lujan. Anybody else? Okay, roll call, please.
Fagion? Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Okay, we move to number 13, and this is going to be a voice vote.
Legislators Stiganga and Paduk, with all Democrats and all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing the county executive in conjunction with the Orange County Department of Planning to accept and appropriate additional funds as a subcontractor to the Orange County Department of Health for the Creating Healthy Schools and Communities program.
Second.
Questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? The motion is carried, and we move to number 14.
Legislators Amo and Tui, with all Democrats and all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing the county executive in conjunction with the Orange County Veterans Service Agency to accept and appropriate grant funds from the United States Department of the Treasury for the Local Assistance and Tribal Consistency Fund Award.
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Fagion? Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Okay, we move to number 15. This is going to be a 2/3 vote due to bonding, and it will also be a roll call vote.
Legislators Tortel, Sutherland, Benton, O'Donnell, and Anagnestakis, with legislator Lujan as co-sponsor. Bond resolution dated May 4th, 2023. Bond resolution of the County of Orange, New York, authorizing the replacement of all exterior windows and doors at the 30 Harriman Drive building, stating the estimated total cost thereof is $335,000, appropriating said amount therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $335,000 bonds of the county to finance said appropriation.
Second.
Questions or comments? Minority Leader Paduk.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just a question, I wasn't able to make that meeting. Does the county own that building?
Yes.
30 Harriman Drive, for sure? Okay, thank you.
Anything else? Okay, roll call, please.
Fagion? Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
And we move to number 16.
Legislators Sutherland and Tortel, with all Democrats and all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing the county executive in conjunction with the Orange County Department of Mental Health to accept and appropriate state opioid abatement settlement funds from the New York State Office of Addiction Services and Supports.
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Fagion? Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
And we move to number 17, please.
Legislators Tortel and Sutherland, with all Democrats and all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing the county executive in conjunction with the Orange County Department of Mental Health to accept and appropriate funds from the New York State Office of Mental Health as part of the school-based mental health satellite clinic program.
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Fagion?
Yes.
Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
And we move to number 18, please.
Legislators Amo and Sutherland, with all Democrats and all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing the county executive in conjunction with the Orange County Department of Mental Health to accept and appropriate funds from the New York State Office of Mental Health for the Intensive Community-Based Services for Children Youth Grant.
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Fagion? Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Okay, numbers 19, 20, and 21 are all resolutions authorizing the county executive in conjunction with the Orange County Department of Health to accept and appropriate funds from the New York State Department of Health. So we will vote collectively on that. Does anyone have any questions on any of those? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? The motion is carried. And we move to number 22.
Legislators Tui, Amo, Anagnestakis, Sutherland, Ellers, and Tortel, with legislator Lujan and all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution of the Orange County Legislature recognizing National Skilled Nursing Care Week, May 14, 2023 through May 20th, 2023.
Second.
Before I entertain any questions or comments, I would ask the Chair of the Health and Mental Health Committee, Legislator Tui, to please read the resolution before us.
Thank you, Chairwoman. Resolution of the Orange County Legislature recognizing National Skilled Nursing Care Week, May 14th, 2023 through May 20th, 2023. Whereas our community citizens now residing in nursing homes have contributed immeasurably to Orange County's heritage over the years, and whereas our community's nursing home residents are themselves living history, and whereas the staff of the Valley View Center for Nursing Care and Rehabilitation are sponsoring many activities in observance of National Skilled Nursing Care Week, guided by this year's theme, Valley View speaks kindness, not spreads. Valley View spreads kindness, not germs, which begins on Mother's Day, May 14, 2023. Now therefore, be it resolved that we, the Orange County Legislature, do hereby proclaim the week of May 14th through 20th, 23 as Orange County National Skilled Nursing Week, and urge all Orange County residents to join in this year's National Skilled Nursing Care Week observance by visiting our county's nursing home residents and by recognizing the high quality of care that our county's long-term care facility is providing. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Legislator Tui. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Fagion?
Yes.
Paduk?
Yes.
Amo? Nagustakis? Benton? Brescia? Cheney? Ellers? Hines? Lujan? Menuda? O'Donnell? Ramos? Riskevich? Sassy? Stiganga? Sutherland? Tortel? Tui? Benelli. 20 ayes.
Number 23, please.
Legislators Stiganga and Hines with Legislator Lujan and all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing the county executive in conjunction with the Orange County Department of Emergency Services, Fire Services to reappropriate grant funding previously received from Orange and Rockland.
Second.
Questions or comments? This is a voice vote, so if there are no questions or comments, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? The motion is carried, and we move to number 24, which will also be a voice vote.
Legislators Stiganga and Sassy with all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing the county executive to accept a certain gift on behalf of the Orange County Department of Emergency Services, Fire Services.
Second.
Questions or comments? Then all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? The motion is carried. Number 25, please.
Legislators Benton, Brescia, Tortel, and Paduk with all Democrats and all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution authorizing a contract to be made between the County of Orange, the Sheriff of Orange County, and the Orange County Correction Officers Benevolent Association in relation to terms and conditions of employment pursuant to Article 14 of the Civil Service Law known as the Public Employees Fair Employment Act.
Second.
Questions or comments? Okay, roll call, please.
Fagion?
Yes.
Paduk?
Yes.
Amo? Anagnestakis? Benton? Brescia? Cheney? Ellers? Hines? Lujan? Menuda? O'Donnell? Ramos? Riskevich? Sassy? Stiganga? Sutherland? Tortel? Tui? Benelli. 20 ayes.
Number 26, please.
Legislators Benton, Brescia, Tortel, and Paduk with all Republicans as co-sponsors. An act to establish a new salary schedule therein applicable to all employees of the County of Orange who are included in the negotiating unit represented by the Orange County Correction Officers Benevolent Association.
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Fagion?
Yes.
Paduk?
Yes.
Amo? Anagnestakis? Benton? Brescia? Cheney? Ellers? Hines? Lujan? Menuda? O'Donnell? Ramos? Riskevich? Sassy? Stiganga? Sutherland? Tortel? Tui? Benelli. 20 ayes.
Okay, number 27, please.
Legislators Menuda, Lujan, Hines, and Sutherland. Resolution authorizing an increase in the per diem hourly rate of pay for the positions of Deputy Sheriff per diem part-time and Correction Officer per diem at the Orange County Sheriff's Office.
Second.
Questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Fagion?
Yes.
Paduk?
Yes.
Amo? Anagnestakis? Benton? Brescia? Cheney? Ellers? Hines? Lujan? Menuda? O'Donnell? Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Number 28, please.
Got it.
From number 28? 27, okay, thank you. You have that.
Yes. 19 ayes, 1 abstention.
All right, number 28.
Legislators Lujan and Menuda, with all Republicans as co-sponsors. Resolution confirming the reappointments and appointments by the county executive to the Orange County Human Rights Commission.
Second.
Questions or comments? Okay, roll call.
Fagion?
Yes.
Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Number 29?
Yes.
Okay, number 29, please.
Legislators Lujan and Menuda, an act amending the appropriate Orange County employment schedules to create 1 principal clerk and abolish 1 senior clerk at the Orange County Department of Human Resources.
Second.
Questions or comments? Okay, roll call, please.
Fagion?
Yes.
Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Okay, we move on to number 30, please.
Legislators Menuda, Lujan, and Tui, an act amending the appropriate Orange County employment schedules to create confidential secretary to the Commissioner of Public Works at the Orange County Department of Public Works.
Second.
Questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Fagion?
Yes.
Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell, Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 20 ayes.
Okay, we move on to number 31.
Legislators Brescia, Benton, and Menuda, an act amending the appropriate Orange County employment schedules to create fiscal director at the Orange County Department of Public Works.
Second.
Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Fagion? Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis, Benton, Brescia, Cheney, Ellers, Hines, Lujan, Menuda, O'Donnell.
No.
Ramos, Riskevich, Sassy, Stiganga, Sutherland, Tortel, Tui, Benelli. 19 ayes, 1 no.
Okay, number 32.
Legislators Fagion and Riskevich, resolution of the county, Orange County Legislature, resolution of County Legislature of the County of Orange pursuant to New York State Constitution, Article 9 and Municipal Home Rule Law, Section 40, sending a home rule request to the New York State Legislature seeking enactment of Senate Bill S. 6554 and Assembly Bill A. 6691 for a special law pursuant to New York State Tax Law, Section 1210, extending the 0.75% increase to the sales tax rate.
Second.
Questions or comments? Legislator Tortel.
As this was just presented shortly before our session, I'd like to be added to this resolution. Thank you.
Okay, just for clarification purposes and just a little history with this is these sales tax extenders are good for a certain period of time. This current sales tax in Orange County that is extended will expire in November. Initially, we had thought it would be part of the budget process, and we have since found out that is not the case. So this is the action that we need to take, and we need to take it pretty quickly. So I appreciate everybody understanding the timeliness of this. We just received the bill numbers, I would say, after 1 o'clock today to be able to prepare for all of this. So everybody that really chipped in and made all this happen, I'm very grateful for it because this is extremely important to Orange County. It is not an increase to the current sales tax we are paying now. It's to be able to extend it into the future for 2 years. Any further comments? Okay, roll call.
Fagion?
Yes.
Paduk?
Yes.
Amo, Anagnestakis. Benton. Brescia. Cheney. Ellers. Hines. Luhan. Menuda. O'Donnell. Ramos. Riskevich. Sassy. Stiganga. Sutherland. Totel. Tui. Benelli. 19 ayes, 1 abstention. And the desk is clear.
And I do not, is there any public participation? So having no other public participation, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second? All in favor? Thank you all very much for your attention and your swift